I'm Nightshade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a September mid-month reading for Sagittarius. We're going to pick some oracle cards. I'm going to use Wild Wisdom of the Fairy because I like it. Like it. Pretty cards.
And I am using the Crystal Angels by Doreen Virtue. And my card deck will be the Tarot Grand Lux.
Perfect.
All right, the first oracle card is Appetite. Progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned.
Okay. Ooh. Look at all that. Progress, not perfection. We just got that for somebody.
Yeah, I don't
I can't
remember who, but...
Okay, let's see what the fairies got to say. Oh, the unicorn and the maiden. This is about communication. This is a communication card. This says communication with unicorn, purification, undercover action. They're communicating in this card, and this unicorn's gonna go up. They're communicating together without outside. It's only them two in this communication. She's not telling other people what's going on, and this unicorn's not delivering anything that she doesn't want him to deliver. So this is about keeping things a little bit secret, undercover action. She's sending this unicorn out to go do something specific for her, or learn something specific and come back. Let's see, because that is progress, not perfection. Let's see how this goes for Sagittarius. Oops. For Sagittarius.
All right. Spirit, show us where Sagittarius energies lie.
There's a lot of trust in this card, the unicorn and the maiden. So that's progress right there. Trust. So are you getting to a different, are you hitting a different, what am I trying to say? Like a...
Plateau?
Yeah. In a relationship with yourself, with somebody else, something, your progress, not perfection, it's not perfect, but you're opening up finally, trying to be more communicative. Ta-da! And the Ace of Swords. Well, that would be
communication.
Communication, yep. Breaking through. Progress, not perfection. 10 Wands. Look at that. You're almost there. That 10 of Wands is like the almost there card. It is a lot, but see, he's going to that house in the back. It's almost there. Almost home. Not quite. You worked and went all this way to get it here. Don't stop now. It's almost there. Progress, not perfection. So that's going to be a huge thing to consider during this whole reading because, you know, maybe you're one of those people that just, if it's not perfect, you can't do it. You don't even start something. And that can be so detrimental. That can be so detrimental. It means you don't even do anything.
The King of Cups.
Okay, so we've got Cancer, Pisces. Look at him.
Yeah. And
He's
Sagittarius
a
is a fire
good-looking
element
right
and a
there.
wand.
Dang.
The 8th house and ruled by, no, the 9th house and ruled by Jupiter.
Jupiter. The old way they used to say that.
So you've got water sign there. You've got water on the table.
You got a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and
Right.
what?
Oh, the Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. That's nice. That's what we want to see in something like this. We want to see that it's bringing you fortune. Progress, not perfection. We want to see that wheel turning. We want to see things getting better.
Well, the Fool. I think that's perfect.
Yay. Okay, so we got a 4. Here we go. Got 4 pentacles underneath that Ace of Swords. Wow.
So what are we looking at with Sagittarius? Is this
The only thing that we have on the table right now for you, Sagittarius, is that.
Right.
I mean, it's,
I don't see any romance here.
well, not particularly. But it's not a love read. Thank goodness. We'll do those later for you guys. But you know, with that Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, that is such a, it's such a fun, frivolous combination. But then you have the Four of Pentacles right after it. So we got 2 of Cups underneath that 10. You see what I mean? This is so frivolous, right? It's like, I got everything I wanted. It's like the roulette wheel that landed on 33 or whatever your lucky number is. And the Fool's like, woo, oh my God. But you got 4. And then 2 of Cups. Is this just too much responsibility for you? Are you just feeling like, I just don't want to do this? I don't want to keep my emotions under control. Yeah. You want to howl at the moon, huh? With that King of Cups and that. But, oh, you're cheating. With that undercover action. You're cheating. You are cheating. You got somebody that makes you feel like you want to howl at the moon, makes you feel like the King of Cups, huh? Oh, goodness. You didn't want to do it, then you gave it a go, and now you're like, I really want to hold on to my family. I really want to hold on to what I have. But I also, you want your cake and you want to eat it too.
The Sun. No, mine's next.
Oh,
you come after
good.
me. The Sun, look at that pretty card. Everything's
Is that
bright.
the Aztec-y looking one? Or Egyptian? Yeah,
And
Egyptian-y looking one. That's pretty.
The King of Wands.
Oh, so you got 2 kings on the table. What?
All right. Oh, my goodness.
After that
Look at
moon,
that sun.
you've got the sun.
You've got the moon and the sun right in a row.
And the King of Wands under that Fool. Now you get the High Priestess under that 2 of Cups. So somebody knows. Somebody knows
You've
that
been
you're
seen.
doing it.
You've been seen by someone. I wonder if they're going to tell on you.
Uh-oh.
He, she. Show us if we're on the right track for.
But for some reason, this reading tells me that this is exactly what you wanted. You did this to test the waters. You did this to come out of like your shell. You did this to move that wheel because you were kind of in a space where, yeah, that Ace of Swords started this whole reading. That Ace of Swords is like bursting through, clearing away. It's a victory card. It's thrusting that sword out in the middle of like a thunderstorm, just clearing those clouds. See, it's such a great card. You had so much stuff that you're like responsible for, and it's like that 4 of Pentacles. You're just holding on to everything, holding on to this love, but you still wanted to go out and test the waters and see what was out there over here. Because this tells me that you're married. The king is usually a married guy, but you just wanted that. You wanted that roulette wheel. You just said, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to go out and see what I can find. And you did. You found somebody that was willing to go, I don't care if you're married. Let's do it. But you didn't want to specifically just like lose what you had and then go out and start dating. You were like, I'm not going to get rid of what I have until I know I can get something else. What is that? 7 of Swords?
5.
5?
5 of Swords.
And it's coming out in the open, and it's going to be a fight. So get ready, because your other half knows and has known for a while. Your other half, whether it's somebody you're married to whether you're male or female or whatever, however it works, the other person in the relationship with you knows that you're doing it. Did they let you? Why am I seeing that this person let you do this? Oh shit. 4. So you got 4. It's about to disrupt your home big time. Why am I getting the feeling that it was like your other half like gave you permission to do this? Did y'all just go into like an open relationship? Do you see that?
No.
No, not at all?
No.
Something like moon, sun with that progress, not perfection. That other person in this relationship definitely knows, and they thought it was going to be okay from what I'm seeing, and it's turning out to not be okay. It's not okay anymore. It's like, I thought I could handle it, but I really can't. Okay, what are you seeing? Because that's what I see.
Well, I see entirely different. I see a husband and wife. I see a child. All this stuff here for me.
Maybe she's right.
It's a child.
Uh-huh.
And a child that's being hurt because he knows mom and daddy are going their separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't know how to handle it. They haven't sat him down and spoken with him.
Mm-hmm.
They both just decided they're going to go their separate ways and haven't dealt with him. And I think the cheating is on both sides, not just one.
Not just the one.
But
well, that would make sense. If you guys just agreed to, but you haven't completely split up yet. Because it looks like y'all. Yeah, agreed to see other people.
The child is still seeing y'all like this. That's the way I see it. But you can take it either way you want.
Yeah, maybe we're expanding the reading. You're doing for some people, I'm doing for some other people.
I see a child who is hurt because he sees what's going on, but it hasn't been discussed with him. He doesn't know, so he's not understanding, not fully comprehending. He just knows mom and dad is going their separate ways, and I'm sitting here, and what's going to happen to me?
3.
Who's going to love me? You know, that's, and if the child hasn't already started acting out, he will.
Okay, well, that's definitely something that would come from this kind of reading, that would be, that the child would be kind of overlooked, and these two kind of seeking their pleasure.
Yeah.
Not paying attention, seeking their pleasure, and going, life is only I have this much time to do all this much stuff. What am I gonna do? It's too much. I need to cut.
Are like day and night right
out.
now.
Yeah.
That's how
that's
different
definitely
they are.
Day and night.
That's how different they are to him. He's not seen the parents he's grown up with so far. And he's young, but he's not that young. He's a teenager.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's a teenager. But, what he's always known is shattered. So, the 3 of Swords.
He's going to be heartbroken like everybody else nowadays, because ain't nobody stay married for more than a few years.
So, I mean,
no one stays married, for God's sakes. You would think it was the end of the world to get married.
Yeah, his parents are just as different as they can be at this moment as the moon is from the sun. And he is he's not even at a crossroads. He's at a standstill because the child, she, doesn't know what to do, doesn't know how to define anything in front of him that he's seeing.
Aww. Well, in the middle of you guys looking for your great, gigantic, big orgy adventure, you have forgotten your child, because that's what I see, is that whoever this applies to, the people in the relationship, this is for Sagittarius, so it's you and your other person, whoever it is in the relationship, whether
could be anybody.
Could be anybody, exactly, could be anybody. But it looks like what you guys thought was okay, like we'll just disrupt I want more. Sagittarius said, I just want more. Or it could be that you had a Cancer in your life that said, I want more.
I think the child is the Sagittarius. I think this might be more for the cross watchers, the mom and dad, because the mom probably see this before. But either way,
Well, it's sad because y'all just totally, and remember, everything you do, your children are watching,
Yeah.
and that's why
And
everything
there's
is so
been-
messed up nowadays because
Yeah.
there's
And
no,
that's-
it's
where does
going to
it
come
say
back to you. See this
communicate?
card right here?
doesn't this say communicate? Y'all have not communicated with this poor child, and he is just
So there's
left
the double
adrift.
meaning of that one right there.
He is just left
It's
adrift
undercover action,
to
and he
figure
doesn't.
things out on his own.
He doesn't have his feet on the ground at all because that Knight of
No.
Swords doesn't. He's the flight.
Yeah.
He's whoo
and
in
that
and out.
goes right there with him. And see, everything was perfect in his world.
Well, I understand children have it's like, woo, we wish we could give them perfect, and that's just not how it's never going to be like
Well,
that again.
no, I know,
It's
but
never ever going back to
He's
that again.
seen it as perfect as to where it is now. What he had before
but
was
the thing
perfect.
is, people underestimate the amount of damage that it does to children who grow up in homes where parents do this to them.
Yes.
It used to be at least parents stayed
Until the
married
children
until
were
the children
grown.
were grown, even if they could not stand each other, because they realized for years and years that it's a solid thing to do. Sometimes that can't be done simply because you're at each other's throats. You're like, if we don't get divorced, I'm going to kill you. And I can't stand to look at you ever. I hate you so much. So it's worse for kids to be in that kind of thing. But nowadays, people think if they have one wrong day, it's like, we'll just get divorced. There's no staying power to anything. And I'm not judging you. I don't care what you do. Get divorced after 3 days. Do Britney Spears. I don't give a shit. But the thing is, if you think it's not hurting your kids, children, whatever, you're wrong, because it is. It definitely does. Especially if it's been really grounded for a number of years, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, they're going out with somebody else. Mom's going with somebody. Dad's going with somebody. It messes them up. And I wouldn't say that. I said all that to say, you see this right here? This is a karma card.
Oh, well.
This is a karma card in the middle of you saying all that. I flipped this. This means that your kid, the one who feels completely left out in this, like you said, I see a kid who's acting out. See this right here? Y'all are about to get a whole bunch of acting out. See that 5 of Swords?
Yep.
That's going right there. Right there. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune. As soon as you thought it was all good, look, I would not be surprised if this child ended up having some extreme mental challenges because of this. Extreme mental challenges. So whatever you guys are doing, you're not doing it on the up and up, and it's causing some deep with that moon and that sun. Look at that
Well, I think this
juxtaposition
has
of all
double
that.
meaning. I think this has, as far as you said that they're looking for, go out and have it
Have
all.
fun, yeah. Woo!
I think
Like,
the child
God.
is wondering, what can I get?
Oh,
If
shit.
they won't give it to me, where can I get it?
Ugh.
And how can I get it?
He's going to turn into a little tyrant. Look at this. He,
Yeah.
she, whoever your kid is going to turn into an effing tyrant. He's going to manipulate the situation as best as she can. Ooh, that's going to be terrible.
Karma's a bitch.
Karma. Right there. Karma. Look at that. Did we have one under here? No?
The Empress.
It's coming.
The Empress. Oh, yes, it's coming.
So now there
He's-
may be a pregnant somebody in the mix too, which is going to make it even worse.
Oh, I know. He hasn't even had this explained to him. And Daddy's
split
gotten
something
someone pregnant.
Oh.
But,
Or
and-
mommy's pregnant by someone else.
Or this
However
could be.
there it is.
This could also
oh, yeah,
be
look, 3. Ooh,
his
God.
fertile little mind at work as to what he can
As
do.
to how he's going to make it work for him.
Yes.
He's going to make y'all's lives a living hell.
He's
That
gonna-
5 of Swords with that 3 of Swords and that
He's
justice.
going to do a lot more than you think he's going to
Yeah,
do.
he is.
Not only that, he's going to do more than you think he's capable of. He's going to do some.
He's gonna become the bad seed. This is going to mess him up mentally.
Yes.
It's not going to be y'all, and you have a lot to, you need to blame yourselves a lot for this. If you don't get some help for him right now.
He has watched the two of you hurt each other, and he's gonna use that same method on the two of you and on other people.
And on other people, because this little tyrant's gonna start, acting out and going out.
But it's not his fault. It's not his fault.
Whenever you treat children like they're completely stupid, they take the blame for everything. And there's only so much. A child, you can only heap so much on them, even if you don't think they know, they know. Children are like little psychic sponges. They soak up the atmosphere everywhere they are. And this right here is telling you, look at that devious little face on her. She's gonna figure stuff out, and then she's gonna go, oh well, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna set some things on fire.
Give us a confirmation as to what we've seen is right for Sagittarius, for this throw, for the cross watchers, for the mom and dad. I got some of my cards are turned the other way, and I know it's from the read before. I guess I put them in upside down.
Oh gosh. I got 7 swords and hermit. If he, she, whoever the child is in this reading hasn't started acting out, I'd be surprised. I think it's already started to happen big time. I think it's already started. And I think it started with them stealing things. I think they're just falling in with a bad group already, and they're starting to, it's already started to happen.
They're old enough. They're not babies. So this child is old enough to be into all kinds of things.
Yeah.
He's left on his own a lot.
Yeah, he is. That's what these are saying.
And
he's left on his own a lot.
You'd be surprised.
And if
y'all are giving him money to keep him occupied, to keep him occupied. All we're saying is you need to stop right now and take a look at your child.
Yeah, because this child feels extremely neglected.
Yeah, neglected.
This child feels extremely neglected. You just, in your quest for the, perfect orgy looking party, whatever it is you're looking for, and your quest for this perfect, because everybody, oh my God, everybody's in the quest.
Well,
we think someone else can make our lives perfect. It's insane.
But they've been married a little while.
Yeah, they have a kid. They've been married.
I'm just mean they've been married a while.
Long enough to have like a teenage kid. 10, 15 years, something or other.
But, that happens. You become tired of each other.
Yeah.
You wonder. Here is the 6 of Cups. And you wonder what's out there.
Have a baby.
And I think that's natural for a lot of people. There are hiccups in marriages, but it's whether you follow up on those hiccups or not that it goes anywhere. If you decide this marriage was important at one time, I need to make it important again.
7 rods. He got 6 cups, 7 rods.
In y'all's hands.
Oh, he's going to be fighting you, fighting you, fighting you.
Yes. I mean, look. This is your poor child right here. And he's got no one to fight but y'all. Well, I mean, there'll be school fights. I'm sure y'all are going to get phone calls. There might even be some jail time here.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yes,
that's what I was looking at with this right here.
Yes, I see.
Looks like he's going up the river, so to speak.
Yes.
Would be an apt
it's all
metaphor.
how you interpret
going
them.
up the river. Oh, Lord. I think Mama's going to be the one that's like, oh, my child, I can't believe this happening. But, Mom, you got to look at yourself.
Yeah, show us how the outcome, if you can, for this read, Spirit. What's Mama and Daddy going to do? What is the Sagittarius boy? What's going to happen here? Can you let them know? Can you give them some advice other than what we've already said? They need to start paying attention to their child now. They need to find out what he's into. She, find out what they're doing, who their friends are, before that child ends up in jail. Do you have anything other than they need to stop and smell the roses and see where their child is at this moment?
This is so apt for a lot of people, I'm sure.
Yes, nowadays it is.
So sad.
You hear it all the time.
With children who just
up.
get... I mean, the children nowadays are out of control. I mean, I'm sure everyone says that, but, you know, we're older. We remember what it was like when we were younger, and we're like, I can't believe children... We can't believe the stuff children do nowadays. It's terrifying that children go to school with guns and shoot things up. That's crazy. It's just like, oh my God.
The 10 of Wands. Is he going or coming? Did he stop for a rest, or did he drop everything? I mean, that's for you to decide. Did you just drop your whole
For some
world?
reason, I think Daddy's going to kind of check out. Mommy's going to be the one right here.
Yes.
For whatever reason, I think whoever the mommy person would be in this relationship is going to be the one that says,
"Oh, definitely.
I have to take my son."
Definitely. And I don't think it's the mama that's pregnant.
No, I think it's the other.
It's the husband's
girlfriend.
So he's just getting right back into a situation he was already in.
And then he'll be unhappy.
Don't worry. Newborn baby.
Yeah, don't worry, because he won't be happy there either.
No,
don't worry.
Of course not.
He'll get her pregnant, leave her, and move on to someone else.
Yeah, once it starts, it seems like
no.
You just
once
move on and
move on. You
on.
go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. I mean, sorry, and we're not being super harsh. We're just like it's the way it is. It's statistical.
I know
it's like
a gentleman that did, who left his wife and his kids, forgot about him entirely.
And they just go from one to the next, to the next, to the next.
Had to have this other woman, and then
thinking that the whole world, that was her.
And he's moved on to several since then. It's a shame.
We see a lot. If number one, we're both older. I'm middle-aged. She's in the crone phase. So we've seen a lot. But we're not telling you anything you don't know.
Exactly.
You know, anybody can look at the world and see that this could apply to anybody and everybody. But just remember, if this doesn't particularly, that is pretty. If this doesn't particularly resonate with you, I'm sure it resonates for somebody that it's in this situation. The children are being forgotten, and the children are the ones who are acting out. The children are the ones who are going to school and shooting things up. The children are the ones who are, oh my gosh, they're so mentally ill nowadays. Like 3 out of 4 kids are like mentally ill. Why do we think that is? I mean, I don't want to be preachy, but shit, these readings the past couple of days, y'all, god dang.
Well,
Mama, take control then.
You've got a choice. You've got a choice.
And that goes with that right there. If that's you, Mom, and this is your kid, and you're feeling, because I have a feeling like Mom's like, let me ride this out with my kid. Do it. Do it, and let Daddy be the bad guy. If Daddy wants to go off and be with other people, then tell him the truth at least.
Yes.
Then say, you know what? I'm here for you. Your dad may not be, but I'm here for you.
You know what? He would, you'd be surprised that this child would appreciate.
Well, because that's the reason why these children go crazy.
He's seen so much. Though.
Because they're sharp. These kind of kids are sharp.
Because they hear about it all the time from their classmates, from their friends, what Mom and Daddy's doing. It's nothing new to them. But the point is, if it is the mother that's going to try and help her child, if you're totally open with him and let him know, if you did something, tell it. If Daddy's moved on further and done worse, tell that too. I think your child would appreciate hearing the absolute truth, good or bad.
Yeah, I think we need to start doing that for children nowadays. These kids are way too smart with everything on the internet that they see. Gee whiz.
Yes.
they're learning stuff at 7 years old. I didn't know till I was goddamn near 20. Shit. I'm like, people do that for real? That's crazy and scary. But no, talk to your kid like they have a brain. This is a sharp kid. And if you don't steer this kid in the right direction, you're going to be steering this kid down the river. Take that to heart, that this kid is sharp.
Yeah.
And
Mama,
you have to
do
lead a
what you
sharp
gotta
mind.
do. If the truth about your spouse is hurtful to you, it'll be hurtful to your child. But I'm telling you, he or she is going to appreciate hearing it from you. Hearing the truth from you instead of from his friends or neighbors or, he could be anywhere. He could be in the corner grocery store and somebody say, hey, did you hear what that Jacob fellow that lives down the street did to his wife and family? Let him know. Well, we hope that this helps.
Just take it
the
to heart.
Sagittarius,
Whoever.
and the mom and dad.
Yeah, take it to
please
heart.
Please take care of your home.
There we go. Progress, not perfection.
Yeah.
Progress, okay?
There's no perfection here.
No, there is no perfection in human
perfection
relationships. But you have to get this.
You've
got
got
to
to move
You've got to
forward.
move forward. You have to make an attempt. Some progress. It's doable then.
Yes.
It's doable.
Yeah, of course.
It
of
is.
course.
You can do this. You
So,
can steer this
yeah.
kid in the right direction.
And good luck. We wish you the best of luck. God bless. So until our next reading, may your moon always be full. Bye-bye.
Bye.